Good morning, everyone. Well, today is day 13 of It's All About the Base. I have to think of what it's called. It's All About the Base, and it's with Ginger over at Ginger's Corner, and there will be a link down below that will take you to a YouTube group that it's got a list of, it's like a playlist. I guess that's what it is, not a group. It's a playlist, but it's everybody in our group that is playing along. So stop over there and check that out. Today, this is my page, and it is done with, I have to look, Echo Park Hello Summer. And this is one of those ones where I thought, oh, I could put in just put the cards in there. But when I laid them on the paper, I thought, you know what? I really like how it is, so I'm going to go with it. And anyhow, I found these pictures of Foster, and this would have been like last spring or summer. And she's outside, she's barefoot, she's on her little swing, she's got her little yellow bow on, and what is her little, oh, her little outfit is Toy Story. And then, so she's out there swinging, having a good time, and then we have her passed out. It must have been a fun day. So this is what I'm going to use, and I'm putting this one on the left because it's forward, and then this one, she's still looking forward, but it's facing to the left. And then the same way with this one, I'm going to still put this on the left because she's facing towards the left. I'm going to put it on the right because she's facing towards the left. So just in case you wonder how I come up with my photo arrangement. Okay. So, you know, I filmed this the day before because that way, when I wasn't filming like the day before, when I just kind of put it up there whenever I wanted to, I was not very good at just getting them done because I just think, oh, it's going to be late, I don't want to do it. And so I decided if I had a set time and did them the day before, I could get them done. So anyhow, to make a long story short, last night my daughter said, oh, we seen the Aurora Borealis. So anyhow, we went out there and looked at it too, and we couldn't see it with the naked eye, but when you put your camera up, then you could see it. So it was really neat. So we got some photos of that. So if I can find one of these, I might just scrapbook it. If I can find one that I think works with it. Otherwise, I'll have to do it some other time. Okay, and I'm going to put this one right here. And I'm just like leaving a sliver between it. And then I'm going to put this one down here. Okay, and you know, my goal is to use my stickers. So I am working at using them because last times I have them at the very end. Okay, so I've actually pulled off a bunch of stuff from this one. I'm going to use this little one here that looks like grass and pull it down at the bottom of this layout. Now the little corner is kind of rolled up, but I think it'll be fine once I get it in the album. And I can't talk and line up at the same time in case you're wondering. Okay, I think that's good. And now this is what I'm going to have left at the end unless I pull something off when I'm working on it. Okay, so I have this little birdhouse. I think since I've got the little bird, I'm going to use the birdhouse. And I know I actually used this bird sticker previously. And I'm just going to line it up on this right next to this yellow and let it overlap one of the cards. Well, I thought it was lining it up. It's a little crooked. Okay. So there we go. And I'm going to put a couple of buttons by that. And I need to push out the dots because they do not come out. But they're like the little sticker buttons that were on the sheet. Okay. Now I'm just going to put them down here kind of like if they were enamel dots. And you know the husband isn't in here, otherwise he'd be singing the enamel dot song. He's out taking care of the leaves. Okay, and just gonna put them next to each other. Okay, and then one of the stickers says, "Happy are the days I spend with you." And I'm sure it was her mom and her, or otherwise her mom and her dad and her, or maybe her mom and her or maybe her and her dad. So I'm not actually sure who was with her this day. I just found that I had the picture that they took on the camera reel, and I was like, or on the phone, not on the camera reel, and I thought, I'm gonna scrapbook that because that is so cute. This one here is so funny because you know, sometimes she looks like her mom, sometimes she looks like her dad, and here she really looks like her dad. Okay, and then there's these little cloud stickers. So I'm gonna use those, and actually I want this one to go down first. And there's one more that has a bunch of different words on it, but I'm only using 2. And I want to put this one, oh, maybe about here. And then I'm going to have this one just overlapping this card and this paper. Okay. And then I have a little tab that says remember this, and I'm going to put it right up here. I know she probably won't remember it, but she'll get to see it, and then maybe it will make her remember it. Who knows? I mean, there's certain things that trigger memories from long ago, but usually it's just some, you know, when you're really little, it's just because you remember it because, you know, your parents bring it up again. Okay, and then I have this little funky flower, and that's what I'm calling it because it doesn't look like any flower. Well, none of them do, but I'm going to use this one here. And then I have this cute little blue one. I mean, it almost looks like a doily more than a flower. And I should add some glue to it because it took me so much to get the dots out of there, you know, the little cutouts, that I really touched it a lot, and I don't know how much it's gonna stick. Actually, a couple of little dots actually got stuck on the back. So I think if I kind of bring some glue to it, that will be helpful. Hopefully not too much. Okay. And I'm just gonna put that right here by the flower. You know what, I'm gonna rub it like this because it still looks like it needs to be pushed down more. Sometimes if you take something like the wax paper where it smoothly rubs over it, it works better than trying to rub your fingers over it. Okay, and then I have this flower, and I'm thinking these other ones will stick fine. And I'm gonna overlap it, but not her toes, because I like to see their little toes. And that is all I think I'm gonna put on here. I think it looks really cute. And you know, when I first put the pictures on there, I thought it almost looks like it's done. I mean, I love doing the base pages, and you know, lots of times when I'm down to scraps like this, I'm not even thinking about using the collection anymore. But I feel like this has enough on it. Sometimes I feel like there's too much white, but it's kind of just here on the edges. I don't feel like I'm missing anything. So thanks for joining me. I will have close-ups at the end, and I will be back. Actually, I'm going to be back later and do the drawing for the cards that I made. So it'll probably be immediately following this. So look for that. If you signed up, you did have to, what is it? You had to be subscribed, liked, and it couldn't be out of the country because it was just too expensive. But so I will be back in a minute. See you later. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.